We are now with the State Fair Board, and Councilman Pridemore is here for the last hearing of the day. And Buck, if you could introduce yourself and your colleagues and then make whatever statement you'd like to make about the budget.
Thank you, Mayor. Buck Dozier, Executive Director. To my left is Doug Peters, who's our CFO, and Ken Sanders to my right, my assistant, who's been around Metro since Metro existed probably at that time. Just quickly to say, we're at a very busy time and a very busy fairgrounds. We have 39 new events, and that's some of those are multiple. When I mentioned 39, one of those 36 of those 39s has multiple events during the year, so it adds up to more time. We have 14 new events that have come back to us since we lost a couple of years ago. So things are going quite well. We made a little money last year, and we're trying to make a little more this year. And
well, you did not need a subsidy, is that correct?
We're going to need appropriation, but we have the revenues to cover that. So.
Just need to increase the amount of appropriation. He broke authorization.
So you did, but you
made 83,000 last year.
You did, but congratulations. I mean,
thank you.
You said you'd do it, and you did it.
Yeah, we tried, and let me say, not me. That's a staff. I got a great staff that works extremely hard. So.
And so I noticed the in terms of parking and events and additional sales that you've done, those have been an upward trend with more people coming to the fair grounds themselves for whatever event, and then you're charging parking and
Well, I think parking is one of the best things we ever did. Rich wouldn't be happy with me if we hadn't done parking a number of years ago, and still it's the cheapest in town, $5. You can't go anywhere else, I think, for $5. The other aspect, just to give you an example, the flea market this weekend, last year in booth rent, we did $116,000. This last Saturday, we did $128,000. And booths, we had 1,678 last March. We had 1,834 this last Saturday. And dealers from 690 last year to 721. And that's a good sign. March, we start January, February, because of weather, we tend to be a little low, but we were in good shape even in those months. So that just gives you one aspect of one of our businesses out there that's right now going quite well.
Okay. In terms of the budgetary improvements you're requesting, what are your priorities?
Well, I think that the two operations people, I think we use the maintenance term there, but really maintenance is not the proper word for these guys. They don't just sweep buildings and clean up restrooms. They're setting up shows and taking down shows. I just gave you the increase in the number of events, and obviously with the increase in the number of events, we need those two additional operations people. The third person, which is critical, we think, is an electrician. We have, thanks to Rich, we're going to be able to put some new air conditioning in because of 4% that he gave us, and that's going to help us a lot. But we spend over $100,000 every year with a company that we have to call over almost once a week at least to fix old air conditioning HVAC units. And if we believe literally we can save $100,000 if we have an electrician on the scene who can do this. And with the newer air conditioning units, that will also decrease our budget as well. So we feel like that's one of our main priorities.
Okay. All right. Rich?
Yeah. Well, just you have asked for nearly $500,000 of improvements for next fiscal year. And do you think, will you have the revenue to cover that? Is that your plan?
Yes, we do. Sure do.
So if you receive these improvements, you believe you will be in this position like you were this year and not needing a subsidy?
It looks better all the time. I mean, the more what we're doing in shows and so forth, and what we're doing, Obviously, we're not doing much in terms of expenditures. The only expenditure that's really always up is maintenance because of the aging of our buildings and the HVAC systems there. So, yeah, if we could do that, Rich, I think we feel even better about the bottom line.
Okay, Greg?
Nothing? I don't have anything.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thanks, we're trying.
Well, you're succeeding.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.